Yeah, there's a lot of that, episode 6.
Great. So we're gonna like it. So guys, thanks so much for having me. I love Dune Prophecy. I love Dune. Nice. Everything about Dune. And I love the series because I think it's a mix between space operas and House of Cards. It's like a political thriller in space, so I'm loving the series.
I like that analogy, or example.
It's a good one.
Is that an analogy, or is that just an...
That would be kind of an analogy, yeah.
Yeah, kind of an analogy.
Yeah.
Thank you. And my first question is for you, Jordan. Were you and Allison approached by Denis Villeneuve, or did you approach Denis to maintain similarities between the movies and the series?
I came on a little later in this process. I believe, he's obviously an extremely busy filmmaker. Was making, I think, part 2 hadn't come out when we started to develop the show. I'm not entirely sure how involved he was in the beginning part of it. I came on a little bit later. I think that the link between us and the films is just, it's the story, it's the universe that is written large. First starting with Frank Herbert, but then Brian Herbert and Kevin J. Anderson, and I think the biggest link is the sisterhood, the Bene Gesserit, because a lot of the things that happen in all these books, they have a lot to do with it. So it made it kind of a fun idea to kind of focus the show around them and see how they work behind the scenes.
Yeah, one of the things that I liked most about the series is that you can watch it without knowing previously the movies or even Frank Herbert's books. So I think it works perfectly. In
Then we've done our job. There you go. I'd like to hear that.
And Travis, you play Desmond. I think the finale of the first episode was when I was completely drawn into your character because you set the prince on fire. Yeah. And I was like, oh my, okay. And I wanted to know what drove you to wanted to play Desmond in the series. Okay, next question.
No, I really enjoyed the scripts. I thought they were very thought-provoking, and obviously the Dune universe is spectacular, and I was just very excited to be part of it.
And obviously you're worldwide known for Vikings. Did you bring anything from that show to play Desmond, or did you choose to separate?
I think it's always bringing yourself to it. I think 80% of any character is probably more you than anything. So there's always going to be similarities with any character, But this is different. I've done similar ones, but these scripts are just very different, and it's amazing to work with people like Taboo and Olivia and Emily and Mark Strong. So it's been very, very enjoyable. And these guys are so collaborative, the writers and execs, and he danced last night in the somber place with his shirt off. So that's how good of a person he is.
A lot of collaboration.
I think the chemistry between you and the rest of the cast, especially Emily Watson, Mark Strong, I think you work beautifully on the screen. And every time someone was announced in the cast, I was like, okay, I want to see it. And so
I look forward to. Do you know who Taboo is? Who? Taboo's a huge Indian actress, and she's amazing and such a special person. And we're so excited. She's in the next, very heavy in the next 2 episodes. So I'm excited for the audience.
And Jordan, my next question is for you. Would you like to expand even more? Would you come back to the Dune universe for maybe another series, for maybe a spin-off focused on another character, maybe Desmond, because we meet him in the beginning of the first episode and he says, I survived the attack on Arrakis. So would you like to expand even more?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, listen, I think that we have a lot of story in Dune Prophecy to tell going forward. And I think that when you reach the end of the season, this season, I think you'll agree. I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff that we're doing, and I think it's a really cool ending. It begets a lot of questions that we'd love to follow.
What happens at the end?
I'm not going to say. You gotta watch. So yeah, I would love to keep in the Dune universe. I mean, it's such a rich environment. The characters, are complex. I mean, the Desmond Hart stuff, when you're working for a villain, as you go into episodes 5 and 6, as you continue to watch, I mean, which very, you're starting to learn about motivations and about the things he does and why he does them, and it gives you a deeper understanding of people, not just archetypes. It's just about why people respond in certain situations, and I think that's what's beautiful about Dune.
And my last question is for both of you. What can the audiences expect from the last 2 episodes?
I think they'll get a lot of answers that they've been asking. There's a fair bit of action.
Shocking reveals, action.
I like shocking
Samba
reviews.
dancing. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, a lot of that. What's your little shot? What's a little shot that you drink?
Cachaça?
What's the name?
Ah, caipirinha?
Yeah, there's a lot of that, episode 6.
Great. Okay, so we're gonna like it. Okay, especially me. I'm a big fan of caipirinha. So.
There you go.
Okay, so thank you so much. These were all the questions, and congratulations again on the series.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for
very
letting us
much.
be in your beautiful country.
Yeah.
Beautiful, friendly people.
I hope you enjoyed it.
Thanks for watching too. Appreciate it.